I often find myself thinking about the two elderly people who waited for him, Simeon and Anna. Scripture doesn't give us many details about their daily lives, but what we do know paints a vivid picture. These two had made it their life's calling to watch for the Messiah, to keep their eyes fixed on a promise that had not yet come true. But imagine the long stretch of ordinary days in between. Days when the temple was quiet, when nothing remarkable happened. Days when they showed up, waited in silence, and went home again without seeing what they hoped for. How many times did they wonder if they had misunderstood God's voice? How many sidelong glances or gentle chuckles did they endure from others? There goes that old man again, or that peculiar old woman who never stops praying. And yet, they kept coming. They kept watching. They refused to let the silence of heaven convince them that God had forgotten his promise. Their faith wasn't built on excitement or visible progress. It was anchored in trust. Their perseverance moves me deeply. At any moment, Simeon could have thought, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this isn't going to happen. Anna could have said, I've prayed long enough. I'm tired. They could have turned away, perhaps even the day before the promise was fulfilled. But they didn't. They held fast to hope. And because they did, they were there when the moment finally came. They saw the Christ child with their own eyes, the fulfillment of everything they had waited for. God honored their endurance, their quiet faith, their stubborn hope. I think of them as reminders that waiting is not wasted time when it's spent trusting God. His promises may unfold slowly, sometimes painfully so, but he never forgets. And like Simeon and Anna, we too can hold on, knowing that in his perfect time, the waiting will give way to wonder.